Hello everyone, welcome to RN Tutorials. So in engineering drawing now we are going to discuss about comparative scales. So first I want to give a small statements about the comparative scales to understand easily about the what do you mean by the comparative scales. Okay. So the first point is comparative scales consists of two scales which may be two plane scales or two diagonal scale. That means here we construct the two types of not sorry two scales which are two similar types, so for getting the desired result as per the problem. Okay, so next statement, the two scales are constructed separately or one above the one above other with equal length. That means here we construct the two scales separately or one immediately above the other. Okay, so the two scales we construct separately or one above the other immediately. So again the length will be equal for the two scales we are constructing in comparative scales. Okay, so next statement, the two scales consist of two different units with a particular relation with which we can find out the desired solution. Okay, that means here the two scales we are constructing, there will be a certain relationship in between two units of the scales. So based upon that we find out the desired solution whatever it is asked in the problem. Okay, that means here we are going to construct the two scales at the same on the same position for getting the desired result with the relation between the two units of the two scales we are constructing. Okay, so now let us directly go to the example problem. So once you go through the example problem you can easily understand what is the comparative scale and whatever the result we are getting by the comparative scales. Okay, so here one example I have given. So what is the problem here? The problem is given as a motor car is running at a speed of 60 km per hour. Okay, and here the representative factor of a scale we are going to construct is given as 1 by 4 lakh, and we have to show the distance traveled by the car in 47 minutes. Okay, that means here the relation between the distance and the time is given. Okay, so the first he has given the speed as 60 km per hour, that means 60 kilometers per 60 minutes it is traveling, and here he is asking to find out how much is the distance traveled by the car within 47 minutes. That means here in the problem for 60 minutes he has given the distance as 60 kilometers, and here we need to find out the distance traveled by the car in 47 minutes. Okay, so here the two scales we are going to construct, one is in distance and another will be in time. Okay, when we construct these two scales as a comparative scales, then we can find out the time as well as the distance. If the time is given, we can find out the distance with respect to time. If the distance is given, we can find out the time with respect to the distance. Okay, that is the advantage of comparative scale. Okay, so first assume the 60 kilometers as the maximum length of the scale. So for constructing a scale, we need to know the maximum length of the scale. So here we are assuming the 60 kilometer per hour is given in the problem. So that 60 kilometers we are taking as a maximum length of the scale. Okay, so this is the 60 kilometers. We need to convert it into the another value uh, which can be easily drawn on the drawing sheet. So how can we find out means by using the representative factor only. So based on the representative factor, the length of the scale is calculated as the length of the scale. So the formula is representative factor into the 60 kilometers. So convert the 60 kilometers into centimeters, we get 10 power 5. Okay, 60 into 10 power 5. So the total length of the scale we got, that is 15 centimeters. So by using this length of the scale, we need to construct the two scales. One is in distance, that is in kilometers, and another one is in time, that is in minutes. Okay. So first consider it as a drawing sheet. Now draw a line which is equal to the 15 centimeters. Take a drafter and draw a line with 15 centimeters of length, and then divide it into 10 equal parts. Sorry, not 10, 6 equal parts. That means 6 means each division will be equal to 10 kilometers when you consider the distance, and 10 minutes when you consider the time. Okay, here I am dividing the line into 10 sorry 6 equal parts. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, So that means here these are the main units which is equal to 10 kilometers and again 10 minutes. Okay. Now construct a rectangle with a suitable height for representing the scale and give the numbering as 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 kilometers. Okay. And next divide the first division into 10 number of equal parts. Again divide the first division into 10 number of equal parts. It is the subunit of the main unit. So here in this each division is equal to 1 kilometer. Okay, and represent here 0, 5, 10. So 10 kilometers again. Okay, now construct the minute scale immediately above the kilometer scale we have constructed. Before that, mention the units, main units as kilometers, and the subunits are also in kilometers, tens and ones of the kilometers. Okay, and next construct the another scale which is in terms of the time, that is minutes. So same, divide into 6 equal parts. So each division, that is the main unit, is equal to 10 minutes. Okay, so now draw the rectangle for representing the scale. So now give the numbering or divide the first division into same 10 number of equal parts. Okay, and here each division is equal to 1 minute here. Okay, so now give the numbering again 0 to 10, like that up to 50, and 0 to 10 divisions, that is equal to 1 minute on left side. Okay, so these are the two comparative scales which are drawn for getting the desired result as per the problem. Okay, so based upon this we can find out any kind of value. If the time is given, we can find out the distance. If the distance is given, we can find out the time. Okay, so here in this condition, so whatever the uh, uh, question he has asked, we need to find out the distance traveled by the car in 47 minutes. Okay, so uh, that is the distance we need to find out within the time of 47 minutes. How we find out means, before that, here once again represent the main unit and sub unit means, that is in minutes, and here it is also in minutes. Okay, and now represent the time, and after that relative to that, find out the distance traveled by the car in 47 minutes. So 47 means 40 and 7. So first draw a vertical line from 40, then draw another vertical line from 7 of the left side subdivisions. On 7th, draw a vertical line, then represent 47 minutes. So relative to that, we can find out the distance traveled. How much the distance traveled means, it is equal to 40 7 kilometers. Okay, because for 60 minutes it is traveling 60 kilometers, means automatically for 1 minute it will travel 1 kilometer. So 47 minutes means it can travel 47 kilometers. So like this we can find out the desired result, whatever it is asked in the problem. So here the two comparative scales we have drawn, that is in time and another is in kilometers. So based upon the relation given in the problem, we can find out uh, any one and another one, the relation is given. So means here if the time is given, we can find out the distance. If the distance is given, we can find out the time based upon the relation given in the problem. So like this, these are the comparative scales. So in like this we can construct the comparative scales and we can find out the desired result by the comparative scale. So I hope you understand. Uh, so if you really like my explanation, subscribe to my channel and try to share my videos. And again, click on the ads. Those are streaming at the starting of my video. And thanks for watching my video. Thank you all. Thank you so much.